I guess I don't need to say hello to anybody because nobody's here. But so I get this email from YouTube, and it tells me that I can use the live stream now, except I'm not past 1,000 subscribers. But now apparently YouTube is allowing people to live stream without 1,000 subscribers. That's new to me. So it says here I have someone watching me. Who are you? Can you say anything? Because I don't know who you are. You're not popping up. Okay, well, how is everything going with whoever you are? It's been a tough day for me. It's been a tough month for everyone, a tough year for everyone, I guess. I know that's true. For us, honestly, I know this is going to come across maybe kind of odd for some people, but for me, the pandemic. Hi, His Way Homestead. Hi. Aw, friend. I'm so glad you're here. I've had a really rough time, today especially, and this live stream couldn't have come at a better time. And if it's okay with you, His Way Homestead, if you're still there, you're going to hear some honesty and some rough stuff. Is that okay with you? If not, you can go. But I've had a tough day. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're here from Gina, I think. Isn't that right? Gina's Van Life. I know I subscribed to you some time ago. My hard day consisted of me finding out that I am a grandmother again to a beautiful, healthy baby boy. Except my relationship with my son and his wife is strained, and I have not been given any communication with them. So I had to find out by him just posting it on Facebook, and that kind of hurts my heart pretty deep. But I did get a really great scripture in my Bible reading this morning. And here, let me get it here. See if I can pull it up. And it really helped me. So it's the book of Psalm, chapter 46, verse 5. Hi, Joe. How are you? Mexico? Wow, I've never been to Mexico, but the water's beautiful. I know that for sure. So, Joe, let me back up and just give you an update. I have a very strained relationship with 2 of my 4 children, and one of the 2 that I have the strained relationship had another baby today. So I found out I was a grandmother again. And it's a boy. And just don't drink the water. I'd have to be there to drink the water, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. Besides, I've got a strong stomach. Anyway, so the baby was born. The baby is healthy, and I'm praising God for that. But I've had a super hard time because they don't communicate with me at all. And I found out on Facebook that I became a grandmother again, and that has hurt my heart. So this is the scripture, though, that I read this morning in today's daily Bible. And it was Psalm 46, 5. And it read, God is in the midst of her. Now, when I read God's word, I'm able to put it into a personalized state because God is speaking to us through his word. So the her is me. God is in the midst of her. That means to me that he's around me all the time. She shall not be moved. And that has always been, I guess, kind of a mantra of mine. I guess that's what you call it. I shall not be moved. There's a hymn. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved, just like a tree planted by the water. I shall not be moved. Okay, so that's always been something that I've held in my heart. And it's got me through so much. So, again, Psalm 46:5. God is in the midst of her, being me, she, being me, shall not be moved. She shall not be moved. God shall help her, and that right early. And that was before I had seen that my grandson was born. Yeah. So he has a way of giving me the remedy for my sorrow before the sorrow comes. So, oh, thanks. I sing a lot, sometimes too much. Oh, thank you. I've been told I sing pretty good. I enjoy singing very, very much. Hey, you guys are really helpful. I could really start to really enjoy this live streaming. You see, I thought that I'd have to have 1,000 subscribers before I'd be allowed to live stream on YouTube. And shoot, if YouTube will let me live stream, I'll be on here all the time. So, that's my rough day. I became a grandmother. I don't know if I'll be able to ever see my grandson, but he's healthy. And I guess that'll have to be enough for now. So, what are you all doing, Joe? And His Way Homestead, do you have a name that I can use instead of just replying to using your HWH? I'd like to know your name, if that's okay. Today I've been doing a lot of work outside. We have some people here cleaning our decks. So they're power washing, and they're going to be staining them after they dry if the rain holds out next week, I guess. So. Oh, really? Okay, interesting story. I did not know that. So, wow. I would say that I feel dumb, but honestly, I just have brain damage, so that kind of comes with it. Oh, hi, Doug. Okay, Doug. Commander Bacon. Really, Commander Bacon? I think I'll go with Doug if that's okay, since I'm on a diet and I don't need reminding of bacon, unless it's Bacos. Did you know that Bacos are vegan and they're made out of soy? They taste just like bacon, though. Anyway, Commander Bacon. Doug, I'm happy to know your name. And Joe. I see Joe's name. Joe's easy. So let's see. What do you want to talk about? I was just learning how to make a cricket trap. Bacon is healthy. Perfect keto food. Ah, yes. Just working, Tracy, but getting near my goal to get one. Debt-free and getting a small plot of land to plant a food forest like David. The good of the land here on YouTube. We have a farm, and we have one little patch of garden over at my mother-in-law's. She lives with us on the property. So we do have a garden, and we do grow our own food. Not all of it, of course, but we do grow our own chickens. Doug paid his mortgage off on Monday? Are you serious? That's huge. Congratulations. Yay, he's debt-free. That's awesome. Wow. My gosh, did you have a party? I would have a party. I'm not going to lie. Do you find it difficult to stare at this little green light at the top of your screen and think that it's a human being? I think I might have to get some sort of picture up there where there's like people standing or sitting watching me so I could talk to the people instead of a green light. It's kind of weird. Nothing beats home cured and smoked, but when not available, classical bacon will do. I love bacon. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate that. I think there's a lag in this. I think I should make my... I honestly didn't think this was going to work. For sure, for real. And then it started to work. What do? Do I look like I'm ready to live stream? No. I did not think it was going to work. I honestly thought that I was going to approve my microphone and my camera, and it would say Tracy, you don't have enough subscribers, you silly girl. Turn me off now and go back to just watching your lame little video. And I thought, man, that's a bummer. And then it worked. And clearly, I look like a ratty mess. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm real excited about the debt-free. My hair looks terrible. Oh, well, this is me. This is how my dog sees me. This is how my husband sees me. This is how my horses see me. So you're just going to have to see me like this. I guess I'll just be me. So let's see. Tough day. You guys have already made my day better. Does that sound weird? Maybe this is why so many people do live streaming. You did. You helped me say it to someone. It's kind of hard to stop me from being me. It kind of comes out automatically. But Doug, I want you to know, and Joe, you actually helped me. I always wondered why people do these live streams. Oh, the Drifter and DJ make some cool live streams. I think I'm going to have to do this more. What do you think? Do you think I should do this more? Hi, 320 Homestead. Hi. I'm going to have a little poll running in this live stream. Do you think I should do more live streams? I mean, would you care if I did live streams? Does anybody care if we do live streams? I got to be honest with you. I have so many channels that I've subscribed to that I can't hardly find anything I'm looking for anymore. My home screen on YouTube is so packed, I can't hardly find anything. I want to do live streams. Well, that's holding you back. I'll tell you what was holding me back. I thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers. And then I found out just today that I don't. I just need to do it on my laptop. I know it's my channel, but I'm asking your opinion, Doug. Help me decide. Waiting for your answer. Okay, on to the next subject. I've also been having, so let's talk the pandemic. So I hope all of you are safe. 2 or 3 lives, that's awesome. I've done a few, but I usually had to use some sort of software. But this is going right through YouTube. I guess YouTube has a new studio option that lets you do this, like with them. So, oh, your internet's awful. I'm sorry. Ours isn't very good either, honestly. We live out in the country, so we did just get fiber optic, which is apparently not too bad. How do I come across? Am I jiggly, or can you see me pretty clearly? Anyway, I hope everybody doesn't have any virus. I personally have known 2 people who have died from COVID-19, and they did have pre-existing conditions or morbidities. Morbidities? I don't know. Morbidities? Okay, good, Joe. Thank you. Morbidities? I can't say that word. Morbidities. Morbidities. Thank you. That was crack up, huh? Okay. Morbidities. I did it. Thank you. No buffering. Wow. Thumbs up on fiber optic in the country, huh? So we've been laying low. You're a nurse. Yay. Well, you must know all that terminology, huh? I always wanted to be a doctor. Never worked out. Had children instead. That's not working out real well either. But at least I'm retired now and they're all grown and gone. So, the pandemic. I'm going to give an opinion of I'm going to give an opinion of this pandemic to you, and it's not going to be like, it's not going to be an opinion that you see very often. I'm going to see if I can get on my live through my phone so I could see your responses on a separate screen. Wouldn't that be classy? That way I can see what you're writing without having to look down all the time. So let's see if I can do that. YouTube, my channel. I can. I can. Ooh, gotta turn down my volume. Okay, here we go. Masto, are you here? My friends! Masto, you're here! Oh, Masto, I miss you. I miss my Mark. I miss Mark so bad. Every time Masto comes into my channel, my Mr. Potato Head, I think of Mark and I think of John. I miss Mark character so much. Anyway, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So I'm going to give a very unpopular opinion of the pandemic, and that is I'm grateful for the pandemic. I know that sounds really weird. Okay, I don't have a microphone. Is it, can you hear me okay without a microphone? I hope so. I'm grateful for the pandemic, and I'm going to explain why. I have multiple sclerosis, and it's very difficult for me to be in a room full of people because I'm a very outspoken person, and I love people. I love people. I love being around people. I love loving people. I love caring about people, and I love praying for people, and I love knowing about what they're doing. Cursed and blessed, girl, please. Let's not go there. I don't want to get distracted again. Anyway, the pandemic and multiple sclerosis. The pandemic has given me an opportunity to be left alone. It has given me an opportunity to stay home and to be quiet. And oh, I can show you my knitting. This is so impromptu, right? So I'm using a loom. You see? And I'm making a new blanket for my son who got a new house. My son Timothy, he doesn't subscribe to his mother's channel because he's a pain in my arse. So we're going to let that go. Anyway, oh, thank you. So the pandemic has given me an opportunity to be kept away from people. Now, I would not stay away from people if I had a choice. In fact, I would be around people all the time because I love them. Have any of you ever heard of the personality test that you can do? It's like all these initials like I, V, J, or E, V, or E, N, T. Anyway, it's a personality test. And it helps to find out what kind of personality you have and what your characteristics are. Timothy, sub Yo Mama's channel. You know, Masto, I know we've never met, but I feel like I really love you. You the best. Seriously. You the best. Anyway, so you failed the test. What test? Did you pass? Wait. If you pass, is that what test? The COVID test? I hope you didn't get the COVID. That would be bad. Okay, so I made my screen bigger, so now I can just see you. I can see your comments right here. So if I look over to my side, I'll see you. And, oh, the personality. I pass all the personality tests. I over the top personality. That's all I am is I'm complete personality. I'm outgoing. I'm talkative. I never found a crowd that I can't. This is my first live with you. Yes, this is my first live. I've done it before with that one little app that they do on your mobile phone. What's it called again? The one with the little duck, little duck icon. I don't know why. Well, my husband just bought me this new laptop for my birthday. So yeah, this is my first live on my new laptop. What do you think of it? Is the camera terrible? Should I get some sort of other camera? I don't know. Yes, StreamYard. I cannot speak. That is multiple sclerosis. Also, you're going to hear a lot of it too. I wondered how you had moderator already. Mastro and I are the OG. We are the original gang. That's right. He is it. I took a test. I scored too low. I can't remember. The name of it was an IQ. You know, this is why I love Mastro. He's just so self-deprecating. It's hilarious. Anyway, Mastro and I go way back. I met him with a friend of ours who passed away of cancer. His name was Mark Carricker, and his channel is Homemade Everything. And he did pass away last March 9th. And we're missing him terribly, but that's how I found my Masto, and he is my moderator. Hey, I can make you a moderator too. Where's my mouse? Oh, here it is. Okay, hold still. Let's see if I can figure this out. Can I do it? Let me see. This is going to be fun. It says report. Oh, add matter. I don't want to report you. You're my moderator now. I think you're a moderator. His Way Homestead, I think you're my moderator now. Say something so I can see if you have a blue wrench. 320 Homestead, want to be a moderator? You can kick people out. Oh my gosh, I have moderators. This is so fun. Oh, another gift I have. I don't know. Should I move from the window? Do you think it's bad at the window? Should I move over there where it's darker or something? I don't know what to do. Help me. Welcome to the gang. I'll show y'all. Show you later. That's my Masto. Let's see if that window is a little bit too bright for me. I really didn't think this was going to happen. This is so strange. I'm going to move this a little bit like this. Is this better? Tell me if it's better or not. It's okay. Okay. Well, so multiple sclerosis really hampers my gig. Thank you, Masto. Multiple sclerosis makes it hard for me to be me because I'm so outgoing, and I love everyone I come in contact with, and I've never had a crowd I couldn't bust into. When I'm in any environment, I can talk to anyone. I can get on a stage to 100,000 people and I could talk to them like it's nothing. And I realize now that there's a lot of people that can't do that. My husband being one of them. He's more on the introverted side. I obviously scored high on extrovert, which I am. I could probably do, I could talk to an audience of millions. Why? What happened? Am I still there? Are you still there? It says I am. I almost lost you. Okay. Watching Mark go through his cancer was life-changing. Thank you guys for letting me know. I guess I just went off the bloop of my Wi-Fi. Guess I'm back now. I've lost people in my lifetime. I've lost my father. My father has died. I'm changing the way I say it because my father was not a good father, so I did not lose him. I'm glad he's gone. My mother was not a good mother, and I'm glad she's gone too. I'm relieved that they're both gone, so I didn't lose them. I think everyone who has good parents is blessed beyond anything they have no idea. They have no idea how blessed they are. And you're not blessed to know just how good you had it if you never had it at all. And I never had good parents. So I'm going to fix that. I've lost people. My sister did pass away recently, last year, or was it the year before? That was also a troubled relationship. I don't have many good relationships in my past. So it's difficult to say I've lost someone. Now, when it comes to Mark, this is what I was getting to. When it comes to Mark dying, I lost Mark. He was the first person that has ever really died that I've mourned for. to some that seems really strange because I know that we didn't ever get to meet. And that hurts my heart. Oh, Joe, you're so blessed to have good parents. My father raped me. He sexually abused me since I was like, I guess about 6 or 7. So no, I didn't have good parents. And it's hard for people to hear that, and I apologize if that was too much for your sensibilities, but it doesn't bother me to say it because it happened to me, and I can talk about it. It doesn't bother me at all. In fact, it's healthy for me to talk about it because my own family won't hear me talk about that I was sexually abused by my father. They won't let me talk about that. They don't want to hear it because my father was their uncle or their brother. I've never been real popular in my family because I exposed him for what he was doing to my siblings and I. And I've always been the bold one. My father, I blew his ship right out of the water when I exposed him. And the kind of damage that's done, we hear about Pizzagate and Pedogate, and we hear about sexual assault of children and the damage that's done to children if they're touched when they're little sexually. And it's not just life-changing. It actually changes your brain. It changes the way that you feel as an adult. It changes the way that you see love. It changes the way that you look at the world. I think part of the problem I have with my children is that I was very strict with my children. I was very protective of my children. Yeah. Oh, yeah, God's restored me 10 times, tenfold, millionfold. I'm not the same person. It's just that I just, I'm talking about it. And when you talk about it, emotions come out. That's all. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm completely restored. That's not it. It's just that when you talk about it, when you talk about damage from your childhood, it brings you back like some sort of tractor beam. Oh, thanks, Doug. It really does. When you talk about your childhood, do you ever have a good memory, or you smell a food, a certain food that your parents made or grandparents made, and it brings you right back there? That happens, in a bad way, also. So if I talk about the sexual abuse that I endured when I was a child, there's some sort of, I don't know, a vortex in my memory, and it just pulls me back into that moment. Yeah, push them away. You never really push them away. They come back. I pushed a few away. I didn't know that my father actually raped me until I think it was just last year when I realized that my father had actually raped me. I mean, he took my virginity from me. I didn't realize that until just about a year or two ago. And that shook me in a whole new way. Even though my father's long and gone, he's dead, I couldn't believe it when I realized what he had done. And then I remembered the moment when it happened. And I remember looking up. I can see it. I can see it. It's there. Yeah. Okay, Joe. Good memory doing my homework on a Saturday while my mom had a pot of pinto beans on the stovetop and making homemade flour tortillas. Wow, I'm so happy for you. sounds absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy for you. That does sound like a great memory. I have some good memories too, just not of my father and not of my mother. Okay, Doug, I'm so glad that you're here, and thank you so much for stopping by and everything. Oh, Lee, I love you. Thank you for coming. I miss your family, Lee. I miss my Mark. We're just talking about Lee. I mean, we're just talking about Mark. Bye, Lee. Thank you for coming. So we really don't want to talk about me being sexually molested as a child, do we? Do we? I don't know. Do we? I don't know. Someone might need to, I guess. Well, if you need to, say something. Bye, Lee. I'm glad you're here. Come back next time. I just figured out how to live stream on my laptop. I don't want to bore people with that. I don't want to. Anyway, I'm glad that Joe had great parents. I'm really glad that she had great. Wait, Joe, were you born in Mexico? So would you be Jose? Do you speak Spanish? Are you Mexican? I was married to a Mexican once. I loved him. He was a real Latin, hunky, gorgeous dog that cheated on me terribly and left me hanging for 3 years. But I've got a beautiful son from him, and he's one of the good ones. I'm waiting for Joe to respond. Guess there's some hang up. Yes, my birth name is Jose Luis. His name was Luis. My husband's name was Juan Luis Barron. Barron. Well, you will be a very wonderful memory of Jose Luis. Born here in, Querétaro? 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 Central Mexico. I know that Guadalajara is pronounced that. Guadalajara? Let me know if I'm close. Wow. I'm in Mexico right now. I had no idea. I'm in Mexico. Hi, Mexico. I'll never go to Mexico, but there it is. Yeah, pronounced Querétaro. 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 Is that pretty good? A little too fast. My tongue's a little broken. But yay, I'm in Mexico. Joe, that's awesome. So I guess how many of you, it says 6 people, but I see Doug said he was leaving, so Doug is gone. Lee is gone. Masto is still here. Oh, yes, 320 Homestead from Tejas, Texas. Is that funny? Is that supposed to be funny? Tejas, Texas. Lone Star State. Are you from Texas too, Homestead? 320 Homestead? I actually have family now in Texas. I've been to Texas, and I got so close to meeting Mark. He and I were texting each other on the phone when I was in Texas. I was in Kerrville. I was this close to meeting Mark when I was in Texas. Hello, not help, haha. I am West Central Texas. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Well, I have close friends in Kerrville, Texas, with a J, yes. Okay. All right. I went to junior high in Kerrville. No way. Oh, I've got family in Kerrville. Well, not biological family, but family through my present husband. That's cool. Yeah, Kerrville is right by Mark. 2 hours from Kerrville. Wow. I was just there. I was down by the San Antonio area. The friends of mine live in Kerrville, and I was so close to meeting Mark. He and I were texting back and forth when he found out I was in. I went to what's the island down there? Sand. So something's distracting me. Sorry, gotta move it. The beach. Master, you might have remembered when I went down into Texas, I went to that beach way down. It's past San Antonio. Eden. Oh, doesn't that always Eden, Fantasy Island. How did you know? Padre Island? I'm not sure if it was the big place that people go to party. It's kind of like when college lets out, they go. I don't know, I was down there. Corpus Christi. I think it was Corpus Christi was over to the west. I think it was over here. Oh yes, Chuck E. Cheese. How'd you know again? Masto, you're my heart. I'm telling you. Mustang Island? I wish. There's an island. I never knew this until like the last 3 years. There's actually an island in, I think it could be in Maryland, where they have wild horses running around on the beach with you. I've always wanted to go there. I would love to go there. I have 2 horses now. Some of you may know or may not know, but I do have 2 horses, and they've just completely just brought all of my dreams to the ground. It's absolutely amazing. Horses are a lifelong dream for me, and for me to have them is ridiculously out there, and I love them so much. And 2 donkeys to boot. So that's always fun. Moab, Utah, where I grew up, but no white corn for making corn tortillas. You can make yellow corn tortillas, but they don't taste, well, yes, they should taste the same. It's still corn. Gold medal flour for flour tortillas. I like flour tortillas. I can't have them very good. They're not very good for me anymore because, when you get old, you can't have things. You love horsies? Masto? That's wonderful. Then you should enjoy my videos when I show my horses, huh? They're older horses, though. I don't have any young horses. I have older horses because, well, first off, our fencing around our pasture is not, it's not very strong. It's wire, it's electric, it's okay. 320 Homestead, you have horses? You have an Arabian? I have an Arabian. She's a rescue. 320 Homestead, do you have a first name? This is awkward. I want to say something to you. I don't want to keep saying 320 Homestead. What's your name? Or should I just say that pretty, is that a goat or a sheep in your icon? I could do that too. Oh yeah, beautiful Calabasas horses. I love horses. Oh, Casey, that's my daughter's name. That'll be easy. Casey, my first horse was an Arabian, but no one knew she was an Arabian. She's not the kind of Arabian that's got that really pronounced snoot. She's the kind of Arabian that maybe has other horses bred with her, and she's got much more fuller a head to her, but she does have the full Arabian tail that sticks up really high when she runs. But my first horse was an Arabian. Goats, chickens, dogs, cats, LOL. Own a cockatoo. I used to have a cockatoo. Casey, where have you been? I have so much in common with you. I rescued a cockatoo. It was not a Mulligan. It was no, not a Moluccan. It was the big white one. I have a dog. Her name is Abby. She's a Cavapoo. Jose, you like horses too, did you say? I'll have to go back. Yep. Think so. Master does. Is Joe still here? He's still talking about tortillas. Mine is a Citron. Umbrella too. Umbrella, yes. Okay. So let's see. I actually have had more than one cockatoo, but I was a foster home for abandoned birds. And you can actually see a video of my cockatoo on my channel, but I had to unfortunately give her back to the people that initially I got her from because of my MS. You'll see on my video, I think I have a video on YouTube of my umbrella cockatoo, and her name was Cracker. And then my lesser sulfur crested cockatoo, whose name was Kramer. I rehabilitated Kramer and Cracker. that was an amazing experience also. That was one of my bucket list things to do. All I got is mean dog with bad gas, and yes, I was the dog. See, Mastro, see how much you add to people's lives? This is why we love you. This is why all of us love you. To be totally honest, this is why. Well, I have triple negative breast cancer, so I'm fighting. I may have to rehome her too. Oh my gosh, what is a triple negative breast cancer? Breast cancer alone is horrible and completely frightening. What does it mean to be triple negative? I don't understand what that means. Does that mean that it's gone throughout your body? Casey, does that mean it's metastasized or something like that? It's the worst one to have. I'm so sorry. I tell everybody when they feel sorry for me because I have multiple sclerosis, I was like, are you kidding me? I don't have cancer. Cancer's real, real scary. Cancer will end your life. Multiple sclerosis, 9 times out of 10, with the kind I have, it's all in my head and it makes me totally dumb. And it makes me lose my memory and forget my passwords every day, which is so frustrating. But cancer is, no, cancer is the devil. I'm so sorry to hear that, Casey. How do you follow cancer? Mark died of cancer. Casey, I don't know if you ever knew Mark Carricker or not. Hey, I'm staying positive. Plus, I'm not ready to go, but not afraid to go home. You know what? Casey, if you're a Christian, if you're a saved Christian, if you have given your whole life to Jesus Christ and have put your sins behind you and apologized to God for them, then save me a seat if you get there before me, and I'll do the same for you because I know where I'm going. Yes. Well, then you're like me. I actually let me zone up. Let me key in with you, Casey. Here, I do have some things about my MS can be lethal, and I actually could drop dead at any time because I do have lesions in my pons and in my spinal cord. I guess the way to put it is my brain stem. I have lesions in my brain stem, so I could go anytime. So in that regard, I'm right there with you. So maybe we can get there at the same time and we can ride horses. You know, the Bible says that there are horses and Jesus rides them. So I believe that horses are in heaven along with dogs. You did. I'm sorry to hear that. Wouldn't you like to talk with me like with a voice? It's weird because I think I just woke up my husband. Sorry. I didn't know that this live stream was going to happen, and then it just happened. Oh, good. Oh, there will be horses in heaven. I know there will be. Jesus rides a horse down to earth. Stop, back up. Jesus rides a horse, a white horse, down to earth on Judgment Day. So I already know that horses are in heaven. So there's horses there. Yeah, for sure. No doubt in my mind at all. There's horses in heaven. God sent me mine. He sent me my Blueberry, who is the Arabian I was talking to you about. She was through somebody at our new church. Oh, they're there. I know they're there. Cal in English is lime. That white powder used in masonry work. Actually, lime is used in barns too. Lime rocks are sold in Mexico, but you can also use the powdered lime. We have powdered lime. Actually, we can put them down at the bottom of our barn and it dries stuff up. Doug, you asking me? Did I know Mark Carricker personally or just through YouTube? If you're asking me, it was sadly just through YouTube. I came this close. We were so close. Oh, I could cry right now thinking about how close I came to meeting Mark, not Matt. Matt's probably the reason why I didn't get to meet Mark because he's just way too famous. Anyway. Yeah, hubby's okay though. He's not angry. No, he didn't hear me through the door, so he said it's fine. He's a good guy. He doesn't get angry. My first husband, on the other hand, he got real angry. He wasn't a good guy either. Anyway, onward. So Mark Carricker, I only knew through YouTube. I got to get back to work. Okay, Mr. Potato, loves, take care. Virtual hug. But you know Dr. Lee, his dad, through YouTube too. Oh, yes. I know Dr. Lee through YouTube also. Yes. So did Masto. Masto and I come from Dr. Lee's channel and from Mark's channel and from Vet Ranch, actually. I think I could say that I've known the family since Vet Ranch. So, Masto, take care of yourself. When I visited, I was just telling Casey. It's Casey, right? Because that's my daughter's name. Let me go up my comments. I think it's Cassie or Casey. 320 Homestead. Yes. Okay. So I was telling Casey that Casey, right? Okay. Yeah, I was telling Casey that my husband and I have friends. He has friends, actually. I just have them now because we're married. But he has friends in Kerrville, Texas. And I was a YouTuber back then too. This was like I guess it was 2 years ago. And I was visiting those people down in Texas. And I was down, again, not San Antonio. And if Lee was still here, he could tell me what on earth I'm talking about or trying or struggling to talk about. But with Kelvin, where did we go in Texas? Where we at? We're at the beach. Galveston. Okay, Galveston. We were in Galveston. Thank you. And so we were staying in Kerrville and right around San Antonio. And I was texting Mark, or not texting, but we were going through Instagram. We were, what do you call that? Personal messaging or direct messaging each other, Mark and I on Instagram. And he found out by the pictures I was posting on Instagram that I was in Texas. He's like, girl, what the heck? And I said, I'm right here. I'm in Texas. I'm in Kerrville. And he's like, oh man, we should totally meet up and have a meetup. And I was like, yeah, we totally should. And he goes, cool. And he was all amped out. And I was all excited too. I was like, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to meet Mark. And this was before he had been diagnosed with cancer. And I think, yeah, I was pretty excited though, but I was a part of Mark's YouTube channel before he was diagnosed with cancer. And so I was super stoked. He was super stoked. And then the messages stopped. And I didn't ask him where he went. I didn't ask him like, hey, Mark, where you want to meet or anything like that. He went quiet. So I went quiet. And I just realized if you have a relationship with God, God can speak to you in a way that doesn't use words or doesn't need paper or a pen. He just gives you a type of intuition. And God let me know that that it would not be wise for Mark to just make himself and his location known to just another YouTuber, since his family is on YouTube. Drew is on YouTube, and Lee is on YouTube, and Matt is on YouTube, and even his sister, who is a vet now, is on YouTube. So it just wasn't wise to divulge his location. I hadn't known him all that long. So I just figured it was because his family is a little bit too famous to just kind of bring people in to meet them personally. So when Mark's message that evening, and I was going to be in his area the next day, and he knew that. So I just figured when Mark stopped messaging that he pretty much got the kabonk on that plan. So no, we didn't meet up. And I didn't like harass him or anything. I'm not some freaky YouTuber or anything. I don't need anyone in my life. I don't need to. YouTube is not my hustle. You know, I consider people my friend because they're kind and I enjoy what they do and how they think. And we just became friends, and we were legitimately friends, and probably not ready to see each other in person, his family and I. But I think now, if I were in Texas, I probably would be able to meet up with Lee, and especially Lee. Lee and I have gotten very close since Mark's passing. But I was close to Lee and Mark, and we only got closer. But I was all the way in Illinois, where I live now, so I wasn't able to get out there. But I can't tell you how many times I thought about going, because I could drive. I can still drive. So anyway, wasn't able to meet him before he passed away. I really wanted to meet him when he was dying, though. If you're a Christian, you believe that the Holy Spirit that raised Jesus Christ from the very tomb that mankind put him in, that spirit with all that power lives in you. And I believe that if I were to touch Mark, that he could be healed of that cancer. And I really wanted to do that for him. I just want to lay my hands on him and pray. I wasn't able to do it. And he died kind of by surprise. I didn't think he was going to die right then when he did. So, but that's the Lord's will. That's the Lord's will. Yeah, you're right. He is in perfect peace right now. And Jackie said that when he passed away, he had a smile on his face, and that really, really gave me a wonderful feeling. Oh, let me read Casey's comment. People have written you off. YouTubers as well. So I haven't been on YouTube much. Why would they write you off? I don't understand that. I won't write you off. That's pretty crappy. Oh, family. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I have an entire family that's not talking to me, Casey. You heard that I found out I had a new grandbaby, and they didn't even tell me he was born, right? I had to hear about it on Facebook. So, family, who said tricky? Family's tricky. Did Doug say tricky, or did Joe say family's tricky? I disagree. Family's not very tricky. Family is just what you get. Yeah, he did. He had a smile on his face. Yes. Well, look at me, man. I gotta get a Kleenex. Y'all are making me cry. Yeah, Joe said family was tricky. Okay. Sorry, my nose is getting red. I've had only difficult relationships, Doug. Only difficult ones, present included. Difficult times. People are not who you want to put all your investment in, that's for sure. Yes. That's true. And I lost a very dear friend when she found out I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I've lost a lot of friends since I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. When they need prayer, I think I've heard from them when they need prayer, but other than that, I don't hear from them at all. You're right about that, Casey. I don't understand what that is. I think that's kind of selfish myself if you're the person who's about to die. I mean, is that nice to do to someone who's about to die? That nice to do to someone who's got a bunch of lesions in their brainstem, to just isolate yourself from them? That doesn't sound like a very nice thing to do to someone. 1995. So you've experienced what people do when people are dying. I understand. I was a full-time church effort, a full-time pastor's wife for 13 years. And so I've seen a lot of dying, a lot of funerals, a lot of death, a lot of hospital visits, and people are very, very strange when it comes to those circumstances. I can concur with that, that's for sure. I won't go into them because that's their own private stories, but I can speak about my own private stories, and I can tell you that I don't recommend having children to anyone. I know that sounds pretty terrible, but I think it's true. I don't recommend having children. I've had some pretty bad experience having children. Not birthing them. I do that like nothing. But the long term, not a fan. Hospice nurse, rough. Rough. Hospice does not always mean that they're going to die, though. I've learned that too. True. Someone dying or someone dying with money. Oh, money. What time is it? 4:14. Would you believe that I've been on here for 55 minutes and 44 seconds? Can I talk or can I talk? Oh, guys. I'm privileged that you come. I'm actually surprised anybody came to my live stream. Thank you for being here. I can talk. It's kind of nice, actually, because usually people just want me to shut up. For real. Casey knows. I'm glad that you're here. And I'm not going to forget you. I'm not going to put you off or write you off, please. Girl, no. This is what? Well, good. I'm glad. So I should do this more? Do you think I should do this more? Lisa passed? Wait, I missed something. Losing your friends through YouTube. Met a beautiful blonde married to a Frenchman and was living in St. Denis, Paris. She was the 3BS beautiful. Oh, it must mean she was really beautiful. Like brick shit house. Beautiful. Sorry. Anyway, Joe, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Let's see. Passed away January 2015. No more videos on her channel. If you're curious, type in Slabo Motion or Cute Cat Faith. Oh, I will. I'll go look. So her channel just went silent, huh? That's sad. I'm sorry you lost a friend. See, we can be friends on YouTube, can't we? We really can be. I think so too. I do. I think that friendships can be this way. And Casey, we're friends now. Friends are people who listen to things that you say and care about when you say them. That means we're friends. So, okay, do you think I should do more live streams? This is your official question. I'm asking you all. Okay, well, then we're friends too, Doug. I should, Joe? Okay, so I've got a yes. So, Doug, what about you? Like the live stream? Is that a good fit for me at live stream? What do you think? Casey, that's awesome. I've already inspired someone. That's awesome. You know, funny thing, my stepson, Luke, who's on YouTube and a little sneak, I think he subscribes to my channel. He always tells me that I should share all of the miraculous stories that I have between what God has done for me in my lifetime since I've been saved. Luke has always said, Tracy, if you shared these stories with other people on YouTube, you could be a part of helping them find Jesus also. So I always told him, I was like, I don't know if YouTube is the right place or if it's kind of like throwing pearls to swine. I don't want to open Jesus up to being ridiculed or even open up someone who's not ready for what I have to say and then them say something against the Lord's Holy Spirit, that they're not educated enough to do. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that somebody would like to hear about stories that I have from my faith in God? I'll try to be quiet and wait for your answers. Still no answers. Yay, Casey says yes. Joe says yes. Simply Starry. Who's Simply Starry? I've never seen them. I'll have to check them out. Simply Starry. Faith comes from hearing. I know, Doug. Doug. You got me there. Nice one. Doug knows his Bible. Okay, Casey, you already answered. You said, yes, I should do more live streams. So you don't have to answer. You already did. Okay. So I guess I'll have some more. Guys, do I have material? I've got loads of material. I have Mr. Talk. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Shoot, dude. You showed up on my live stream. That's awesome. That's cool. I like that a lot. I'm so glad you're here. Wow, you can meet so many people from so many different walks of life. It's amazing. Starry. I don't know Starry. Who's Starry? I don't know. How are you doing, Mr. Tall Guy? Mr. Tall Guy, are you really tall or are you a young man? Let's see. I would have appeared early, but my school got stuck. So you are a young man. Okay, I gotcha. EF3. What's an EF3? Is that like some sort of lockdown in a school? Is that what that is? You're 5'10". So you're tall. You're still young, so you get time. Oh, tornado. Oh, EF3. That's the if don't tell me Ijita something scale. Fujita? Tracy, you are a strong and smart lady, and you can make decisions based on what you feel God wants you to do. Don't trust people to make decisions for you. Well, duh, Doug, I know that, but you can help. Thank you, Doug. That was a very nice thing to do and say. I do appreciate your honesty with me, and I appreciate it very much. Fujita scale, that's it. Something like that. What's your real name, tall guy? I like to know real names. You are empowering me, Doug. You are. But I honest to God, I've got the power of Christ inside of me. And if I had any more power, I'd probably send you all into explosions. I'm a pretty powerful person. Well, you want to give me a nickname? Mr. Tall Guy is kind of, long. Maybe Guy. I can call you Guy. Oh, AJ. That's my son's name. Okay, this is getting to be a little bit too much for me. Casey's here, my daughter's name. AJ's here, Mr. Tall Guy. AJ's my son's name. Okay, one more. Come on, guys. You know you can do it. One more of my children's names. Yes, seriously, AJ. AJ's the one who just had a baby and didn't tell me that they were going to have the baby today. Family's tough, AJ. But if I talk to AJ, I'll feel much better about AJ not talking to his mother. Yeah, we don't talk to each other. We have a hard relationship. Family's tough. Family's tough, AJ. But you can be my son. I'll just be your mom. So, and guess what my birthday is tomorrow? Shut the front door. I'm not rich, but happy birthday. If I were rich, I'd give you money. So are you going to be 16? I think you said you were 15, didn't you? I have to go up my comments. Are you 15? I don't know. Did you tell me, or is that just God telling me you're 15? Are you 15? I don't know. I lost someone. Who'd I lose? Hold on, I have to get my computer started. I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave the stream. I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'm gonna go pee. So you go ahead and get your computer and I'm gonna go pee. Same here about family being tough. My mom, 1 month later, after married to my dad, her mom-in-law hated her. I can relate. Okay, I'll be right back. I don't know if you can see my dog. Can you see my dog? Abby, where are you? Here you go. Watch my dog. Say. Thank you, Abby. You kept them all company. Thank you. Did I lose everybody? I'm back. Okay, so AJ will be back, though. He said he'd be right back. So tell me about Mexico, Joe. I want to know. What's the weather like in Mexico? Is it sunny? Did you all get any of that hurricane blowback that was going through Texas? Don't worry about it, Casey. Don't worry about it at all. Bye, AJ. If I'm not on, I'll try to be on later, okay? I have to go feed my horses soon if you don't get back in time. We got some. That's how we got the... Oh, shoot. Are you located down by Texas? Shoot. Sunny in Mexico today. Above it. All right. Well, shoot. Let me see. Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, somewhere in between there. I think that's where it was going. And then it went past us. It went to the south of Missouri and Illinois, and then it went to Virginia's and Tennessee's and all them. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Arkansas. Okay, cool. My husband used to be a pastor in Arkansas. What's the name of that town that he used to work in Arkansas? I forget. Did you get on your new device? I'm broke. My, what you call it? It's in your neck. Oh, it's called CT. C1. C1? C1 what? It's confusing. I'm fine. I'm confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me, AJ. It's confusing. I'm fine. I'm broke. I'm sorry. But you're young. How old would you be? Are you 15? I asked you before. Fudge back. Thanks. Bye, AJ. Nope. Are you going to tell me your age or no? If you don't want to tell me your age, that's fine. So did Iowa. Iowa got hit really, really hard 2 weeks ago, I think. Really hard. You're turning 13 tomorrow? Oh my gosh, that's huge. Did you say you're 5 foot? Wait a minute. Do I go through all my comments? 5 foot what? Wait, I'm looking. You're 5'10" you're 5'10" at 13. Oh my God. You are Mr. Tall Guy, for real. You're huge. You must have like a let me see, 5'10". Do you have a size 13 shoe? 14 shoe? My dad is Jason Jennings. He is 7 feet. Jason Jennings. Should I know him? Should I know his name? I don't know him. 13 shoe. I have 2 sons, so I know how the feet go. Jason Jennings. Does he play basketball at 7 feet? I guess I should know. I'm sorry. I don't know Jason Jennings. He played in the NBA? Shut the front door. Shut the front door. You're pulling my leg. For like 2 years. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Are you going to go in the NBA too? That'd be so cool. If I knew someone who was going in the NBA, that'd be awesome. My favorite NBA player is Charles Barkley. Look at that. Casey has a cousin, Jason Jennings. Maybe he's in the NBA. Yes, my mom is 6 feet. Wow, they set you up for success, didn't they? My goodness. That's amazing. Charles Barkley is he's my everything in basketball. He's my everything. He's such a good man. Such a good man. Higher points have a cold alpine climate. Most of the state is classified as subtropical, but pines grow alongside with papayas. Oh, that sounds delicious. Except I don't like papayas. I can't say that I never actually had a papaya. My cousin is short. My whole family is short. I'm the tallest one, and I barely got to 5'5". His son is 6'4". Huh? Chosen. Wait, can I remember how to? Querétaro, is that it? Querétaro City, the capital of the state of the same name and second largest city in San Juan del Rio. Are you using? Yes, I'm using my computer. What the heck? There's another AJ. Hi, AJ. AJ, there's another AJ. AJ, is that you? Is it the same AJ? Joe in Utah? Her son what? I'm so confused. I've got 6 people here. That's all it takes people to confuse me. I wish you guys could speak like audibly. That'd be cool, because then it'd be like a party. No, who is he? I don't know. It's another AJ. Hi, AJ. Who are you? I know I subscribed to you, but tell me something about yourself. Yeah, Jose is in Mexico now. Yes, that would be really cool. Wouldn't it? It would be like I guess it would be like, don't they have like Google Groups or something? The weather sounds perfect. It sure does. AJ. No, I am not the same. 2 AJs. So now there's 2 people in here, 2 boys in here with the same name as my son, who just had a baby that I didn't know he was having today. You think God's trying to tell me something? I have another channel. My cousin, look him up. His name is Laserbeam. Oh, that's kind of like that guy. Have you ever seen Guardians of the Galaxy, AJ? Oh, you're a corn farmer, AJ. Oh, that's where I know you from. Okay. All right, I got you now. I got Joe saying something about something Spanish, and maybe the Banny will soften her ear. He will call you. I'll be honest, I'm okay if he doesn't call me. He plays Fortnite. I really like the idea of video games, but I can't play them. I'm not coordinated enough. Yes, I know. I don't know. Maybe he'll watch this later and he'll see that his name came up twice. Casey, you're a very wise lady. But honestly, I really don't know what I'd say to him. I don't know. My 12-year-old lives on Fortnite. I wish I knew how to play video games. I'm not good with this stuff. I've won a lot of games doing this. When I was a kid, now this is going back, so brace yourselves. Okay, AJ, you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'm sure, but we used to go to the 7-Eleven and we would have video games that stood up, like whole units. I guess you'd call them classics or something like that. I've done corn smut. Corn smut. Video games, corn smut, babies, tough families, the loss of someone we love. I used my phone. I raged and my keyboard broke. AJ, why do we do that to ourselves? You hurt your keyboard. Now what? It's your birthday tomorrow and you're not going to be able to use your computer. Oh, hackers. Because someone was hacking. I hate hackers. Okay, let me explain. Hackers are thieves. That's all. Thieves. Did you like the corn smut, AJ? Or didn't care for it? Corn smut. I think they call that something special in Mexican food. What is it? What is it, Joe? What do they call the corn smut in Mexican food? You know, the stuff that you make, it comes in the tube. I've used it. It's like cornmeal. Someone shot you through a wall in real life? Or are we talking about a video game? You should have more viewers, not gonna lie. You think so, AJ? You're nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a tough day. Tough day. Well, you could share my channel, AJ, if you want to. Corn smut is all right. Not my favorite. I do sweet corn. I love sweet corn. And make my own wine with grapes. We have grapes. Red grapes. English, Jose. English. Sounds super. It wouldn't send. I don't know why. What wouldn't send? All right, did. Oh, you shared me. I'm so sorry. I'm so simple-minded now. AJ, not the corn guy. AJ, my guy who makes those like rap videos or something. I have multiple sclerosis, so I have brain damage, so it's hard for me to keep track of things. So that's why I sound like an airhead. So yeah, airhead. Let's see. Make wine out of corn. Well, you can make whiskey out of corn, can't you? Wait, call me MR instead of AJ. MR. Okay, mister. I like it. I could do mister. I already know you as mister. That's what my friends call me. Okay, mister. We could do that. Mister, why did you break your own keyboard? What sense does that make? See, now I'm your friend. I can tell you, don't rage against your own keyboard. Hit a pillow. What kind of computer are you running that you have hackers getting into your system, though? That's not good. Not good at all. Hey, this could be fun. I think I could enjoy doing this because talking for me is like breathing. So, yeah, I could do this all day long. No, hackers are getting into my game. Oh, so you're playing online? Is that what you're doing? Not on my PC. Is it PlayStation or Xbox? What tribe are you of? PlayStation. My son Jordan's on PlayStation. He's of that, a tribe of PlayStation. I meant my PC. Not my PC. I meant my PC. Mister, you are messing my head up. So you're playing your game on your PC. I like how we're having multiple conversations. See, I'm talking to Mister about his video game and how hackers have gotten into his game. And then we have Joe talking to AJ the corn farmer, and they're discussing corn stuff. This is fun. Keep going. I love it. It's like I have a little community in here, and Casey can just take a phone call and hang out. That's cool. It's pretty cool. That's the kind of channel that I kind of live streams I would have. I would like everybody else to talk to each other and not just talk to me. What do you think about kids my age having phones? My grandma hates them. Oh, mister, I got to tell you. I'll tell you what I told my children when they were growing up. Now, my kids are 33, 29, 28, and 22 now. Now, back when they were growing up, I guess in the 2000s, before 2020, I guess it was like 2010 or so, I told them that you'll get a phone when you have a job and you can pay your bill. So if you were my son, but let me go back. But since in this day and age, kids tend to go further from home, further from family, it's probably a good idea that they have them. I know, right? So I guess I'd have to be swayed. If I had a child your age now, I'd say you need a phone. But you wouldn't have anything on that phone except my number. You've got plenty to do. Oh, son, don't even get me started. You have got plenty to do. Why? That's all we had growing up was outside. How can you say that you hate the outside? That doesn't even make any sense. You have no idea how to keep yourself occupied because you won't go outside. If you sit inside and play video games, you have absolutely no creativity or imagination. You've got to nurture yourself. Okay, so AJ the corn farmer is 40. So I lived in the 80s and 90s as a kid. There you go, AJ. So AJ is only 10 years younger than me. So you are probably a little too old to have been my son because my son's 33. So you could be my little brother, though. The outside is fantastic. I'm very outdoorsy. Casey's 48. Like I said, I'm 50. Okay, raining waspers, which I hate wasps, yes. I got stung by a wasp this year, and let me tell you something, son, it hurt bad. You're here, my friend's here. I don't know your first name. Canada is here. It was seriously painful. Wasps don't just sting you like a bee. Wasps tend to oh, I lost my signal. Am I back? I hope so. Maxie, my friend from Canada is here. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Hi. I like computers and phones, but I like my outdoors time as well. Me too. Hello, beautiful. How are you? How's your puppies? They do. Oh, they bite you and then they sting you? They do a twofold attack? That's not cool. Yeah, I don't like them. Wasps are evil. They're snoring. Her dogs are snoring. She's got really big dogs. Are they mastiffs? Or are they pit bulls? Or are you allowed to have pit bulls in Canada? They're kind of pussyfooting with you kids out there in Canada, I know. Yeah, we have wasps. They like to hide in corners. That's what you did for me, and I felt the bite and very quickly ran away. Oh, okay. Why does it say that? They wanted me to hold your comment, mister. They think that you're talking not nice to me. I told them, right, you're doing fine. Yeah, mine stung me right on the top of my hand right here, and it hurt for I don't know, several hours. It was not at all cool. Ah, Corso. I read about them. And a bloodhound. That was the one that ran up on our farm. No, pit bulls not allowed. I didn't think so. Have you heard of something called Monster Jam? Of course I've heard of Monster Jam. It's the big trucks, right? Is that right? I think that's right. Monster Jam. My uncle drives for Monster Jam. You got a very talented family, mister. Cam is awesome. I love big trucks. Gosh, You got some pretty big shoes to fill, don't you, mister? But you got to stay in school, at least all of high school, and listen to everything they tell you in high school and do well in high school, okay? College, not a fan. High school, I did not graduate from high school. I dropped out to have children. Did I mention I don't recommend having children? Has anybody been around that for that comment? I don't recommend having children. Anyway, that's why I had to drop out. Yes. Super fun. I don't, again, high school and technical school. Go to tech school. That's what I would do. Go to tech school. Education should pay you. Let's see, Scott Buto. And he drives a truck called El Toro Loco Ice. It was for All-Star. Interesting. You know a lot of celebrities. So wait a minute. So your father played in the NBA for 2 years. Who is this person that drives? Is it your cousin that drives in Monster Jam? You got a lot of popular people in your family, don't you? Oh, your uncle. Okay. Wow, you're a celebrity. You're kind of a celebrity, mister. Seriously. There's no one popular in my family. You're just ordinary Joes. Well, mister, what do you think you want to do when you grow up? Not break keyboards. Look up El Toro. Where's my phone? Hold on. I'm going to look up El Toro. Let me see. El Toro. One word or 2 words? El Toro Loco? Is it El Toro Loco you said? Because it just popped up. El Toro Loco. Is that him? Ah, look at that too. Oh my gosh. That's serious, man. That truck is ripping. Oh my gosh. I feel like I know a celebrity now. Mister's hooking me up. He's got a Facebook and monsterjam.com. You got to tell your uncle I'm going to follow him now. El Toro Loco Joe. Monster. Yay. Isn't that weird how we have so much in common and we live so far away? All of us, everywhere. So weird. I live in a farm, AJ, just so you know, corn farmer. Driver Tom Mintz a few times. Max D Driver Tom. Who's that? I don't know him. This is really cool. Wow. Mista, what do you want to grow? What do you want to be when you grow up? You've got MBA, you've got monster truck driver. What are you going to do when you grow up? Wait, what state do you live in? Who, me? I live in Illinois. Southwest Illinois. Not by Chicago, the other side. By NBA. Are you good at ball now? I know you're tall, but not everybody who's tall can play in the NBA. So, are you good at basketball now? Oh, Illinois. I thought you lived in Texas. No, my friends live in Texas. I live in Illinois. Yes, I can dunk easily. Wow. So you said your mom was 6 feet tall. Did she play basketball also? Because obviously she could have. West of Chicago, about 2 hours. AJ, I live in Jerseyville. Look it up. AJ Corn Farmer. I live in Jerseyville, so I'm southwest. Yes, she did, but not much playing time. That happens with girls. Girls, it's not fun being a girl either. I don't recommend that either. I tractor pulled at Jersey County Fair many times. Shut up. This is pretty ridiculous. I don't think they're having a fair this year with the COVID plague. I guess we missed it already, huh? She was small, but she was the tallest one. I did a train trip through the US and stopped off in Chicago, but want to do a bigger trip one day. I'd love to have you down here, Maxie. You're welcome here. I'd come show you the town. We don't live in the city though. So I guess I could take you to St. Louis, but not now. Now it's all kind of crazy. Well, how could I thank you enough for being a part of my live stream today? I even had a couple of celebrities on today. I had Mr., who's surrounded by celebrities. I used to live in Illinois, but I moved to Arkansas with my girlfriend after her parents divorced. You're 13 years old and you moved with your girlfriend? How does that work out? How does that make me happy? I could be your grandmother. How are you with a girlfriend at 13? Notice how I totally divert to the young man that has said something that I am parental about. I told you could be my kid. Here comes mom. Yeah, seriously, Maxie, I can hook you up. I don't know. I've been with her since 4th grade. Mister, can I tell you what age I was when I first got pregnant? I was 15. Yeah. Buddy, pace yourself, my friend. If you've been with her since you've been in 4th grade, you need to really slow down. You need to slow down. That's you need to slow down. You're 13. Does that mean you're in 6th grade? For my first husband, the monster. Yeah, I was 15. He was bad. I've been married 3 times. I'm married to my keeper now, but he's a good man. The man I'm married to now, but I've been married for 3 times. And yeah, you're in 7th grade. Close. 7th grade. That's junior high, mister. You ain't too far from each spank. I did not have kids or was married till I was 32. Good job. Be right back. Okay, mister. That's the way to do it. I'm not kidding, AJ. That's the way to do it. If I could look back, which I can't, so I won't. It's probably a good way to do it. Do you have kids now? Kiss a lot of frogs. I wish I only kissed the frogs, Maxie. 2 girls and a boy. Are you still married? Are you still with your wife, the mom of the kids? I hope. God, I hope. That's another thing that destroys your soul. Casey was saying how child molestation changes your soul. Well, yeah. So does divorce. Yes. Happily married. That's wonderful. Christy back in Utah, been in love with a football jock. Got her pregnant and left her, but in her senior year fell in love with Russell, and as soon as they finished high school, married. Yeah. Okay, mister. I'm glad you're back. Okay, I've lectured mister enough. So, giving you a little mommy time right there. Mister, are your parents still together or are they divorced? That's amazing. So now I'm seriously going to be praying for your mom and dad to stay together forever. And I have to look up his name, your dad's name. Was it something Jennings? You think? What was his name, buddy? They have been married since, what was it? I think 2002. That's awesome. Jason Jennings. From Bald Knob, Arkansas. Huh, don't you love the way Arkansas names their towns? Seriously. I have to remember El Toro Loco. Okay, hold on. So now I'm going to put your dad's name in, but then I'm going to forget your uncle's truck. Jason Jennings. I see a baseball player. No, it's a basketball player. Oh, I have to type it in again. I got too excited and I pressed OK. Jason Jennings. Basketball. Yes. Is he blonde hair, mister? Ah? Is that your dad? Oh, can you see? Yay, there's daddy. Cool. Oh, he played on the Portland Trailblazers? Is that Portland? Oh my gosh, that's your dad. ESPN. He was drafted in 2002. NBA draft. Dang. Dude, you got a legacy. Wow. Okay, everybody who's here. This is Mr. Guy. It's Daddy. There he is. Handsome boy. That's pretty cool. He is a beast. I see that. That's awesome. I like that. Okay, guys. I think I have to go. I don't think I want to go, but I think I have to go. I could probably stay online with you all day long because I have no friends. Maybe I'll try to get on later. I really don't have any friends. No. Yeah. I have you, though. I'm friends with Maxie. I'm friends with Casey. I'm friends with Mista. Friends with Masto. Friends with Doug. I'm friends with Jose Luis. Mister might miss me because I gotta go. I gotta get dressed and off this burning up the internet, and I gotta go feed my horses and stuff. But I can't tell you how excited I am that you're all here, and I had a good time. You have a great night too. I hope Canada's treating you nicely. Bye, Mista. Thanks for all the culture you've brought me today and all your famous family. Okay, guys. I love you very much. Take care. And I guess we should do this again sometime, huh? Should I do a preview? So a premiere, or should I like schedule something? I don't know how this works. I don't know what deuces means, mister. I'm 50 years old, so English, please. Premiere. Okay, I'll premiere, and that way you'll know that I'm coming on live. All right. I can talk all day, my friends. I could do this all day, as Captain America would say. I could do this all day. Okay, Joe, Jose, Luis. Peace. Bye, Doug. Bye, AJ. See you next time. Take care of yourselves, and I'll do a premiere next time I go on live. Okay, and we'll set up a time and we'll meet up again. Okay? Okay. See you later. Bye-bye.